Hello and welcome to the Brick Freaks, today with part 2 of assembling Mould King's Kingland Ferris wheel, model number 11006 and 3836 pieces, including power functions and LED lighting. Yes, this is cool. So this is around $158 or something with worldwide shipping, and I believe it's a fair price for nearly 4K on pieces. In the really good Mould King quality, the quality is nearly equal to Lego, and we have it all ready for power function. Not ready for power functions are included, so that's a good deal. And the Lego Ferris wheel is way too expensive meanwhile, so this is a good alternative. The first building steps brought us 1 to 6, brought us here the ground base. Everything is fine. There's a lot more of decoration that I expected, because I only seen the Ferris wheel and clicked buy. And I was surprised that there's so much on other things around here. Plants and the 2 towers and an ice cream cart and an ATM and a little pond and here a house where the operator works. So that's fine. It's really sturdy. It's standing on 2 base plates. And you see this, you can really easy lift it and carry it around. That's a sturdy build. Okay, so now in part 2 we are bringing in the crown in the middle of the wheel. Here we're sitting in the crown. In Germany it's the crown. And then we are building all the parts to the side, connect them and bring the rest on. Okay, so at the moment this was a really funny, entertaining build. The quality is good. Let's start. So 7 is done, and first I built 2 of these wheels here. Here's the second one in the middle, and that's easy. The only difference is one has a 10 length axle, the other an 11 length axle. And both have 16 of these joints here. And after you made these 2 wheels, you're making 16 of these here. Oh yes, it's repetitive as hell. And then you connect them always on, not in the middle, on the outside of the 3 possibilities. And then we have 2 wheels. And the next thing is again 8 of these here. I see in building step 8 I have to do this again. Oh man, this, okay. It was clear as hell that this set is more repetitive than entertaining, but okay. We have to go through, or I have to go through. Oh, building step 8 is done too, and brought us more of this here. I don't know the term in English, but we have 16 on each wheel. Oh man. So 32, nearly the same work here. 32 times. Oh man. That was exhausting. Building step 9, we are completing the wheels, because they are not finished. There's not much, but it's only these 2 bags here. And when we finish that, then we go and building the cabins here. And I'm very anxious that we connect both of the wheels with the cabins and assemble it here. And when it's all done, then we are bringing it into the rest of the construction. We will see. This was repetitive as hell, boring as hell, sometimes flimsy to bring it on, and yes, okay. We have to go through that. It was obvious that this part of the build, and perhaps 16 cabins, and that is repetitive too. Okay, I have to go through it. So after building step 7, 8 and 9, we got 2 of these wheels here. And now they are really solid. But the construction is really flimsy, because you have the crown of joints, and then you're bringing on here this and click it in, and then it's unstable. But with the next crown of joints above, then you can click it everything together. Then it is okay. And then with the layer here of the 32 of these here, oh, this is so the most repetitive set only the wheels are so repetitive. Okay, I assembled 32 of them, and now it's really solid. But if you have in mind to get or to give this as a gift for a child 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, perhaps building the wheel can be frustrating. Perhaps that's the point where it needs help. It's really not easy. It's not rocket science, but you have to be a little bit resist against frustration. Okay. There are 32 here and here and here is always sitting a transparent clear 1x6 plate, and normally it had to be 32, but I had only 31 in the set, so the second missing part, that's very unusual for Mould King. So I decided to take a white 1x6 plate. I believe you won't see it when it's finished and running. Nobody sees that there's another blade. Okay, but normally I have mostly a lot of parts over, and it's really rare that Mould King that there's missing something. But they have put out so many sets in the last year. Perhaps they have a little quality problem with weight all the packages. I don't know. So, building step 10, 4 of these cabins here. Here we have a clear transparent window frame, that's nice. We have 16 of the bricks with 2 studs on side. There are 5 of 6 high, not exactly 2 bricks, 5 blades high. So we have 16 of them, and for the other colors, so 64 of these transparent bricks with 2 studs on the side. If somebody needs them in transparent, that's a good set to get them. Then we have here a transparent 1x4 blade and 4 transparent corner plates. And of course here the 8 length axle in white. So this is not, if you need especially some parts of the set, it's a good set to butcher. But overall you get a lot of pieces you won't need. Here the wheels, they are nicely to butcher, because you get a lot of white bricks in 12 and 8 length and 10 length, so that's nice. Okay. Oh, okay, building step 11, 12 and 13 are the other colors. So I make now, I don't show you the 4 red, the 4 blue, the 4 green. I assemble them all and show them in the whole bunch to you in the next take, okay? So, oh man, this is so repetitive, this set. Oh man, another wasted 60 minutes in my life later. I got all the 16 cabins, and they are all the same. So you can build like I did, or you can open all the packages and build them together. It doesn't matter. It's really repetitive, boring as hell. And yes, okay. But we've done it. We are before the last bag, 14, so not much. But I'm a little bit concerned because I'm alone at the moment, and what I seen is I had to put on here the wheel, stand it up, bring the 16 cabin, you know what I mean, stack them in, build something for the middle part, and then I bring the other half or the other wheel and click it together. We will see if I can manage this alone. I'm very curious. Or is this now the part where I'm swearing half of the day and try to kill myself? We will see. Only joke, only joke. Okay. In a few seconds you see if I managed it or not. So here it is. It was not easy alone. I hold it one wheel with my hand, put it on the middle part, which is a brick with X hole, cross hole. So it wasn't easy to bring this on. Then I clicked all the 16 gondolas here, the cabins, in. And then I did a mistake and hold it in my hand, got the other wheel, and it was not easy. It is much easier if you lay it here on the table and put something that it stays in the middle, and then you connect it. I believe this is the much easier part. But why do it the easy way when you can do it the hard way? Or in the end, you're always smarter. So, okay, take my advice if you're building this and lay it here on the table, click in the 16 gondolas or cabins, I don't know if the word gondolas exist, and then click on the other wheel. It will be much easier, and then you only have to push here 16 times on the side to click the other X in, and everything is fine. So now I try, obviously, to assemble here the wheel with the rest. And here it stands, our majestic Ferris wheel. I love it. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Now in the review I show you how it moves. At the end of the base plate we have the battery box lined in together with the motor and the 19-degree working mechanism. There are 3 parts. They are clicked in together on the base plate, and then our 32 length axle goes up to the wheel, and it works. It's not very fast. The motor is very fast, but the transition is slow. So okay, it's a Ferris wheel and no spinner, so that's everything fine. I have a little struggle with the LED lighting set because there's nothing in the instructions to it, and I don't know what to do. So I show you what my problem is. So my problem is solved. During the German take I solved my problem. Well, in the beginning I was not sure what is this here. I watched it only from that side and I didn't know. I tried to open it, but it doesn't work. And then I saw here that in the German take. So I show you what this is, because the set doesn't have only light and sound. Yeah! It has not has only light, it has light and sound. Okay, that's one thing here. The other is this here, only connectable to the battery box, and then it's a long, small wire, and it's some extra LED lights for the entrance. I'll go a little bit more down, sorry. So, okay. And now I move the camera a little bit back, sorry guys. Okay, so you see, and then we have the third thing. That's here. That's a little battery, 300 milliampere, and it's connected to this little circuit board here. And on that board we can bring on 4 LED bands, and they are adhesive or sticky, so you can bring them on into here. This you are placing in the middle, and so nothing can happen and you can light your set. But And that's the big but. We have a 300 milliampere battery here, but how should I charge it? It's only connected with this little wire here, and these are the typical mini LED connectors, but I don't know how to recharge. Ah, okay, man. Perhaps I solved the problem. Yes. There's a mini USB. Ah, okay. So, okay, now it don't go off. Okay, it goes off. The mini USB is always in the set for the box. Okay. So thank you for watching. I love this Ferris wheel. It's more than I expected. It looks cooler than I expected. And it has more features than I expected. And oh man, I've seen a major mistake. Okay, I have to change some of the little cabins here, because sometimes they are opened in this way and sometimes in that way. Oh, cool. I forgot to check this. Okay, so thank you for watching. Give me a thumb up if you like what I do. And I'm Frank, and I hope you see us in the review. Then you see this here moving. It works, I've checked it. Then you see this here working and with lights. Okay, I think that's worth a look. Okay. Sorry guys for the shaky camera. Have a good time. Bye bye.